So this is just a follow-up on the first video, which was the whole purpose of this channel, which was to make a timestamp of when I even thought of when I began circling the word moksha a lot. Because the reason I want to make that is because if somebody watches this and they see that a young person is thinking of this, as opposed to a very old man thinking of this, the perception of the person watching will be that this is something old people talk about. But if the next generation's young person sees another young person, relatively young person, talking about such a topic, then it is not about an age. It is not about age. It is actually a logical conclusion that you will come to on a very interesting road, and a lot of things will make sense. It's basically the path to enlightenment in very simple words. And there are many ways to support that idea, right? Because essentially the path to enlightenment is through divine seeing. Divine seeing is the ajna, is the third chakra, third eye chakra, and that is, well, basically, with the third eye, even the noses could do that. Okay, even the noses could do that. Even the noses and could access the third eye to channel, etc., etc. So yes, the path to enlightenment should be differentiated now from the path to liberation. Slightly more, there's a couple of more stuff to do and to undo and to not do. But if anybody watching this, trust me, it's not a cakewalk. It's not something that it's not always eternal bliss and happiness, because that is literally the state of Brahma. That is not liberation. That is still within the cycles of samsara and reincarnation. Now, why these thoughts come up now? Yes, one is because of the third eye. The second is because the world is also circling onto this idea by wisdom, not necessarily by seeing. By wisdom, I mean because of AI. So, AI has a pretty big role to play in this concept of moksha. We'll discuss that also soon.